job, coach.
You got it. Send it hard.
Get that thing. Get it off, baby. There you go. You got it. Number 2 on his way. Great job, baby.
All right, we all know that face. That's actress Jodie Sweetin in the hit CBS reality competition series Beyond the Edge. The show features celebrities trading in their normal, fabulous lives to live in the dangerous jungles of Panama. And we are joined now by Jodie Sweetin, and we do all know your face from, of course, Full House and Fuller House.
Yeah.
And you traded in all of that, obviously, for some pretty scary stuff. Why did you do it? This is so intense.
It was the most intense thing I've ever done in my life. And honestly, when they presented me with, do you want to do this? I was like, yes. Because when else in your life are you going to get to challenge yourself in the jungles of Panama and really put yourself to the test? I'm certainly not going to do it on my own. So I was really excited to be a part of it.
When we were talking during the break, you were saying it's so much more intense than people even realize because of the conditions that are there. Talk about that a little bit.
I mean, it was, I watched the show back and I'm like, oh, it looks hard, but it doesn't capture just how much pain we were all in. There was and lack of sleep and lack of food and it was just an intense experience in every single sensory form. You were like, this is so overwhelming. I mean, pouring down rain, ant infestations in your bed, bats getting caught in your mosquito nets, like all of it. It was crazy.
So basically like normal LA stuff.
Yeah, just the normal stuff that happens day to day. Yeah.
So premise of the show, essentially you're trying to raise money for your charity.
Yes.
You're divided into teams, right?
Well, the teams switch all the time, which it leads to, which I loved because we weren't playing against each other. We were really playing with each other. Yes, someone would win the competition, but it was never about voting people off or like how do we figure out to get rid of this person. It was really a team effort. And I played for Girls Inc., which is a charity that I've played for before, and I absolutely love them. Their goal is to create strong, independent young women, leaders of the future. And so when I went out there, I was like, well, that's exactly what I want to exemplify. So I did my best.
Right, and one of the clips we were talking about was on your Instagram page. And speaking of, being an inspiration to that charity, I saw you just powering through that one moment in the water. Can you describe what you were doing there?
It was a really long swim. I think it was about 70 yards or so, which doesn't sound like a lot, but I'm not a swimmer.
And you're also in a jungle, and you're also
in the jungle, and we also just run a mile and a half, at full speed,
through
and then
mud.
Right. And I was the only one that had to swim. Craig got to use his little canoe. But at that point, when I let out that scream, it was because my body wasn't functioning anymore. And you can't really tell that, but I was telling my body, keep kicking, keep swimming, and my muscles were frozen, and I was going under. So water safety came out, and I was like, don't touch me, I can do this. And I kept going, and it was...
And you made it.
And I made it, and I made it, and I just burst out crying. I don't know... I guess it would be like when you see those people at the end of a marathon and they just fall down. That's what it was, is you were pushing your body to total extremes that you've never done ever. I mean, I'm not that kind of person. And so, it was intense.
I know you probably can't give away a lot of stuff, but
not too much.
So there is the ability to ring a bell if you have to go. Mm-hmm. Can you say if it happened a lot or
You know what? It didn't happen a lot.
Really?
It didn't.
Wow.
No, it didn't. And nobody wanted to ring the bell. I'll put it that way. When it did get rung, nobody wanted to do it. It was
just reached the bottom of the well.
Yeah.
All right. What was the biggest surprise about the entire experience?
How much I really enjoyed being outside. I always thought I was a person that didn't like the outdoors, and being out there for 2 weeks and standing in the middle of the jungle in absolute peace and silence, without a phone, without the news, without just kind of cleared, I was like, oh, I really love this. And I actually found that I love that physical challenge. I really liked pushing myself that hard. So, superhero movie, I don't know.
I mean, it basically looks like one.
Right.
All right, so other projects coming up. Can you give us some previews?
Well, I just finished doing 2 movies back-to-back, 2 holiday movies. One for Lifetime, which will be a Christmas movie, and then another one that's...
My favorites.
Right, we do the Christmas movies. I did one in December as well, so I've done 3 movies in the last few months, and then I have my podcast, Never Thought I'd Say This, which is a comedy parenting podcast that I do with my best friend. And then a lot of other stuff in the works that's, kind of coming. So I've been very busy and very grateful.
Jodie Sweetin, such an honor to have you here, and
Thank
really
you.
incredible show. We're all looking
Thanks.
forward to it, and I'm sure you're going to inspire a lot of people.
Thank you so much. I hope so.
All right, thank you so much. All right, you can watch Beyond the Edge on Wednesday nights on our sister station, CBS 2.